Hello everybody, I'm Moldy West, and this is Call of Cthulhu, Dark Corners of the Earth once again, and in the last episode things went kinda bad. There was a monster, it escaped from somebody's attic, and bad things happened. That can basically sum up the entirety of my life. Attic monsters making all sorts of things bad for everybody. Anywho, I think I need to come in here and just go take a nap up in the hotel because that's what I can think to do.
Evening.
Hi.
The name's Jack Walters. I'm just visiting.
So you're not
You
gonna
don't
just
say,
book
sir.
a room?
Gilman. Charlie Gilman. I run this here hotel of an evening.
You got any rooms?
I'd not rightly know that for sure. All habits cleaning rooms at present. Them's from out of town can leave a horrid mess.
Didn't we go through this conversation before?
Hello, Gilman.
Yo.
What do you want now?
Strange thing about that Burnham lad.
Indeed, yeah, I
Burnham.
think I already went
Can't
through
rightly
this.
says I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
That's odd.
shut up.
It was all over the Arkham press. Must have been a bit of a local scandal.
So you gonna
Them's
shut up
matters
now?
for the police, stranger. Innsmouth's not a town for rumoring and talking.
Yeah, alright, shut up. Good, fuck you.
Chit-chatting to him's
Yeah, I
gonna get me
know.
no
I already
place fat.
figured that out. So, attic monster escaped, and what else am I supposed to be doing? That's what I don't know. Is there some kind of thing that tells me where I go? What I'm supposed to do? I don't think that's it. Perhaps in here. Diary of Thomas Wait. No, that don't help me. Not at all. No help there.
It's on.
Okay, there we go. I could unlock that. So I guess this is where I'm going now. Somebody might have given me a key that I don't remember because I was too distracted by attic monsters and whatnot.
You don't look
Hello.
like your standard crook, sweetheart.
What you doing, person?
Jesus, you crazy sap! Who the hell are you?
Jack Walters,
that's who I
private
am.
detective. And considering your recent break-in and entering, how about I ask the questions?
Have you any idea who I am?
Innsmouth
No,
citizen, that's
and
what
I
you
really
are.
don't care.
My family has influential contacts in the Order, so I'd advise you to mind your manners, sir.
I'm from out of town. The Order doesn't hold much sway with me.
Where'd the
Really?
subtitles go?
Out of town, you say? How interesting. I'm Ruth Billingham.
Okay.
Huh. You're Brian's broad. That figures.
Brian? I don't believe I know a Brian.
Yeah,
Other
right.
sources would suggest
I've been fed that
otherwise.
line 1,000 times, and from much better liars than you. Look, Ruth, the rumor around town is that your lover boy's in the hands of the Order.
What? No, that's not true. They'll have him killed. It was all my idea. I just wanted a clean break from here.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know. You're the detective. You think of something. I'll be waiting out at the old fishing cannery the next 2 nights, just past the abandoned railway station to Rowley. When you
Okay.
find him, give him this. He'll know it's from me.
And we've made progress. Sweet. So what about this safe? Can I open that? Yeah, I can try to open it.
That's not right.
I need some sort of combination to get into it. And that thing she gave me, I believe, would be in the journal. I would think. I would assume, but apparently I assumed wrong. Oh well, I'll just jack some drugs and get up on out of here
It
then.
won't open.
Of course it won't. I'll just rob the cash register then. There's probably something in there. Something. Nope. Can't do
Nothing
with
of
it.
interest.
Oh, look, I found my way back here.
Before they could drag him off, Tom Waits gave me the key to the variety store.
And that's where I went.
If you're going to snoop around in there, be careful. It's just off the main square. There's a back way down a flight of stairs.
Already found it, lady.
He told me to protect whatever's in the safe, to get it out of town.
And then he said something about his diary, which had something not there, something in there. Last entry is the diary from today. Another sleepless night. I lay awake listening to the movements of that thing that I married, pacing around her locked room. Damn the esoteric order of Dagon, damn the oaths, and damn the town fathers for not hanging Obed Marsh when they had the chance. No, burning him and his whole filthy clan. I wish I could just leave, abandon my sham of a marriage, leave the store to rot and start a new life far, far away, but I'm trapped here. Every time I look at Ramona, I know it. Watching her sleep in her beauty and innocence, my heart feels like breaking. She has no idea of what she will become. Yesterday was her 10th birthday. The change cannot be far off. Her birth gave me such joy, so much that I still use the month, day, and year as the 4-number combination for my safe, in that order, starting clockwise. So, yesterday was her 10th birthday. I need to know the date of what's going on here. So, month, day, year. It is as though I'm trying to preserve that date forever and deny the inevitable horror. Sometimes I think of killing her, an act of mercy before she starts to manifest the horror. God forgive me, but she is my daughter and I could never harm her. She is blameless in all this. When the time comes, Innsmouth will be the only place for her, and until then I must stay here to watch over her. It is my penance, my atonement for creating her life with her chosen mother, as after she joins them. If the grief does not kill me, my life will be my own once more. Now that I know how, I will have the strength to go on without her. Oh, not that I know how I will have the strength. That's what he said. So, I believe it's February 6th in the game. There needs to be something that tells me that. Is it this thing right here? I don't know. Is February 6th, 1922 right now, and so that makes it February 5th, 1910, or 1912, I believe. So I'm gonna have to piece together that bit of lock information about opening that safe. So first I go clockwise to, so February is 2, and 2, and then 5, and then 12. Is that right? Hello? Game? No, I don't believe that is right. 2, 5, 12.
That's not right.
Okay. Hey, there it goes.
That's it.
It was February 6th, or was it 7th? I already did it, and I just did it and already forgot. How long has this recording been going for? I still got time. I don't need to end it just yet. And that's a book.
The safe holds a heavily bound manuscript. The front is embossed with the words, Book of Dagon.
Yeah, that sounds a lot like something I had to pick up in Oblivion. That's Elder Scrolls 4 for you who don't know, and you who have played it do know exactly what I'm talking about. And let's just go ahead and do some of these. There we go. I found me a book. cracked the safe, and unfortunately this safe doesn't quite work like the safes in Dishonored, where I can just sit there and just burn through every possible combination. What with having
It's
three
getting
digits
late.
and shit.
I better start making tracks. I don't much fancy spending the night in this hole.
I guess that means it's time to sleep in the hotel. I distinctly remember that you're actually supposed to sleep in the hotel for one part of this game. And then, as expected, things go south. Real fast. They go real south, real fast. And the fact that Batman is watching when I walked in here is very promising evidence that I should
Do
do
you
this.
have board for the night?
We've plenty on the top floor of the house. Nice views over the town, I'm told.
Great. That sounds just swell.
Well, indeed, sounds. And what in the hell am I looking at
You
here?
all right there, sir? You're starting to look kind of funny there for a while. Face as white as bone and eyes as black as coal. Like you'd seen a ghost or something.
I just saw through somebody else's eyes as they were walking through this very room.
I'm fine, thanks. It's just the sea air around these parts. It makes me queasy.
The Innsmouth's breeze is not for your outsiders.
Charlie, can you come with me? I need to be telling you something.
Excuse me, sir. The Innsmouth law doesn't like to be kept hanging about. I'll be right back with you shortly.
Alright, now if you would go ahead and finish your words instead of just cutting them off short, that would be nice. Well, here comes something. Perhaps Thomas Waite's wife what escaped from the attic and whatnot in the form of some kind of beast.
It's the key to the back office.
And that means I have the perfect opportunity to slip
It's
in
unlocked.
and get in here and steal whatever the
Nothing
hell
of
I
interest?
want. Yeah, nothing of interest.
Can't see anything of use.
Of course you can't, because you don't know what typewriters
Nope,
are.
nothing important here.
You also don't acknowledge the existence of filing cabinets, apparently. They usually keep sensitive documents and the like in there.
I
Oh,
wonder
got a book.
what secrets this book holds. There are
we go.
severed body parts strewn all over the office.
Body parts? I didn't notice that part. I see a little bit of blood, but no body parts. Oh, wait. I think I see a body part. Yep, that's a heart
The
with a
hatchet
cleaver
is
in it.
encrusted with blood. I'm not touching it.
Well, it could be useful. Never know when you'd need a hatchet or some sort of meat chopping device.
If you just follow me, sir, I'll show you to your lodgings.
Very
I
well.
heard there was a killing over at the old Waite's house tonight. They reckon the old fool killed his own daughter.
Nah,
Dead to toe in
it
her
wasn't
blood,
him.
they says. And had to be dragged away, screaming and crying. I reckon there'll be a lynching for what he done.
Yeah, probably. Unless the truth comes out about the big green thing that escaped from the attic and did the killings and whatnot. Now lead the way, person who I don't trust at all, but I have no choice but to trust. Because that's just the way the game goes.
You're still looking pallid, sir. You're needing to have yourself some rest. Sleep well, and keep down the racket. Us Innsmouth are quiet.
Yeah, you're quiet. Oh. Yeah. Didn't remember that ever happening. But then again, it's been years since I actually played this game. And no, don't do that. I want that. Lock the door. And maybe it ain't moving. I was hoping to push that in front of the door for a little added security. lock that door. I'm pretty certain that it will actually not let you sleep until you've made sure to lock and bar all the doors and windows and shit. And for good reason, too. I believe that lock that door. And okay. Now, what time are we at? Still got a couple minutes left to go before I can call this a whole episode.
I can't sleep here. It's not my room.
Ah, yeah, it ain't. That is a very good point to make, dear sir.
Better. Not exactly safe, but the best I'm gonna get in this infernal town.
Yep. Let's just see how far south these things go, and just how fast they do. February 7th, 1922. Early evening, Innsmouth turned out to be more dilapidated, depressed, and unwelcoming than initially expected. The stench of rotten fish fills the air, while poverty and disease lie festering in every cobbled black street. Only a few of the inhabitants have been at all cooperative. The others are evasive, and sometimes downright hostile. My detective's instincts tell me they're trying to hide something. Of course, I could simply be prejudiced by their look and manners. They're almost ugly enough to get me believing those local tales of the Innsmouth taint. Ha! Taint! Even so, I've been able to make some progress finding Ruth Billingham was a lucky break. She's convinced the lover boy is still in one piece and being held in the town jailhouse. I can look there. Rebecca Lawrence is clearly afraid of something. She doesn't come across as the type that scares easily, but then I guess she's not afraid enough to leave. She seems more worried about me. Then there's Zadok Allen, the old rummy. He was willing to talk all right, but I wish I knew whether he turned to drink because of what he saw, or whether he saw things because he was drinking. The Order of Dagon, some heathen religion brought back from the South Seas by Obed Marsh. Rituals on Devil's Reef, those who wouldn't join massacred by some kind of monsters in 1846. It's all so far-fetched, but what else could I explain? The thing that charged out from Thomas Waite's attic. If I hadn't spoken with Thomas himself, I'd be sure I was seeing things. Whatever's really going on, this place gives me the creeps. The dreams are becoming stronger. I seem to spend each night in weird, fantastic landscapes with immense buildings like no architecture I've ever seen, and my body in the dreams, it's so strange I can't begin to describe it. Maybe it's some buried memory of all the occult stuff I studied when I wasn't myself. And this spooky vision thing is acting up, worse than ever it used to be. I could kind of see what people were thinking sometimes, but now it's going crazy, like someone's watching me all the time, tracking me from the rooftops in the shadows. So Jack Walters is actually seeing through the eyes of whatever it is that's watching him from the rooftops. And that's not just the game being like, ooh, scary. This dude's actually seeing this shit. And that's a nice little attention, drawing a little attention that he's actually seeing to it, that I like that, and not just the game being like, be careful, something's here. That is something I can appreciate. But another thing I can appreciate is I'm all out of time for this episode, so thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed watching. Hope to see you again in the next one. Goodbye.